Well, good evening and welcome to the 2024 Spring Band Concert and Awards Night. Tonight we are excited to share music together that we've been working on this semester, as well as to honor our seniors and celebrate many of our students' successes and achievements from this year. We started our concert off tonight with Olympic fanfare and theme, in case you didn't notice it, or in case you didn't know it, and as we anticipate the arrival of this summer's Olympics in Paris. This iconic work was originally composed by John Williams for the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics. At this time, we would like to recognize and bring to the stage our student teacher from these last 9 weeks, Rachel Nulf. Ms. Nulf is an outstanding musician who connected well with our students and did a great job in rehearsals this semester. I am also excited to report that she has successfully landed her first teaching job as an elementary general music teacher in the Paxton School District. Please welcome Ms. Rachel Nulf to conduct the classic band work, Percy Granger's Irish Tune from County Derry. All right, at this time, we would like to just recognize a few people. And to start off with, I'd just like to recognize some of my colleagues and parents who have helped us all year long. First of all, David Solsberger and Chris Corpus and Grant Souter, who I have the privilege to work with each and every day, and just makes this job so enjoyable, and we just work so well together, and I'd like to thank them. Also, a big thank you to our theater director and Stroud Auditorium manager. May is a crazy busy month, a lot of work for him, and we appreciate all the work that he's done to make this concert happen, as well as the concerts throughout the course of the year, Mr. Ben Webb. Also, just many thanks to David Greenfield and Ben Miller, who have been providing videography for us all year, live streaming all of these events here at the end of the school year. Thanks to you two. Back to marching season, our pit crew chiefs, Tim and Bunny King, just were awesome to work with through the summer as we planned for the fall, as we got ready for marching season, and then just keeping things organized and running through the season as we added props and big things to move around. I really appreciated their help, as well as all the crew of parents that worked alongside of them. I'd like to give a thank you to our band booster rep, Michelle Meyer, who will also be graduating from that job this year. Thank you, Michelle, for your several years here of work with help of marching band camp and all of our receptions and feeding the band and all that kind of thing. So thank you, Michelle, for all of your work. Also like to thank the uniform crew, who is headed up by Heather Hartman this year. It's just kind of a transition from Mrs. Sinclair, who did lots and lots of work on her own in uniforms, and just kind of making that transition happen smoothly this year. Thank you to all of you that helped with that. And we just got the uniforms all back from the cleaners today, so we're ready to go for this summer. Thank you for that. And then I'd also like to just thank our administration for their continued support of the wonderful things that are going on here in the fine arts in the lab schools, and just making it a priority, a big part of what we do here at University High School. Big thank you to all of those folks. On March 2nd, just before spring break, several of our students took advantage of the opportunity to participate in the IHSA Solo and Ensemble Contest. That was a volunteer thing for them to be able to learn and perform something extra above and beyond what we do in the classroom each day. And then, as well as our percussionists worked on something throughout third quarter, and then that gave them a place to perform their repertoire as well. And I want to recognize the students who were awarded a Division I superior rating for their events at Solo and Ensemble Contest. So some students won one award and then multiple awards. The students who attended Solo and Ensemble Contest and won one Division I award, and I'm going to ask you folks to stand up if you would. Aaron Cheeseman, Quinn DeVivo, Reagan Hedman, Griffin Leahy, Sachin Muduli, River Nally, Jesse Reichard, Claire Seifert, Clara Smith, Addie Tomey, Braden Wasser, Abigail Wetstein, and Lydia Wilcox. Students who received two superior ratings in two of the events that they took to contest that day are Spencer Basdorfer, Andrew Keiki, Joanna Gonzalez, Sean Harden, Connor Hartman, Haley Martin, Ethan McConnell, Caden Rayford, and John Philip Sidney. And one of our students was particularly busy. By the way, these are all instrumental events, including piano. Many of our students in the band also did some vocal events and earned superior ratings there, which were recognized at the choir concert. But we had one particular student who was busy participating in 4 different events and earned a superior rating in all 4 of the events, playing flute, saxophone, and piano throughout the day. That is Allie King. Students, those Division I superior rating medals are out on a table out in the reception. So there's a sign there that shows whether you won 1, 2, or 4, and you want to pick up those appropriate number of medals when we go out to the reception later. Next, when I recognize the following students who auditioned and were selected for the ILMEA district ensembles. Each fall in October, students can submit a audition video that is judged by professionals throughout the state to be selected to participate in the ILMEA District 3 Jazz Band, Band, and Orchestra, which takes place at Olivet Nazarene University in Bourbonnais in November. And the students who were selected for the district band, and if you could stand and be recognized as well, Mira Ashleman, Joanna Gonzalez, Allie King, Clara Smith, John Philip Sidney. Students selected for the ILMEA District Orchestra were Andrew Kakey and Ethan McConnell. And we had 4 students selected for the District Jazz Band, also took place in November. Noah Lambert, Grace Myers, Owen Schmidt, and then John Philip Sidney again on Barry sax for that. Let's give those folks a hand. ILMEA District Ensemble folks, there are certificates also out on the awards table, so make sure you pick up your ILMEA certificate for your district ensembles. Next, we want to recognize those students who have earned a letter in band for this year. The way that we do that is we have a point system for each semester that you take band, in addition being a part of the marching band in first semester. And then beyond that, then we have lots of extracurricular opportunities for students to get involved in, like the things that we just talked about here. After-school rehearsals, festivals, those kinds of things. And so to recognize their efforts above and beyond, there's a certain number of points attached to the different activities that they can be involved in our band department. 60 points earns you a letter, as well as being a member of band and marching band all 8 semesters of high school, gets you a letter in band. And then beyond that, 25 points earns you a first pin, 25 beyond that, a second pin, and then we have bar awards beyond that. The students who are earning their band letter for the first time this year, likewise students, the letters and the pins are out on the awards table, so make sure that you find those before you leave tonight as well. Students earning a band letter for the first time this year, please stand and be recognized. Vincent Casselai, Tyler Dunker, Hannah Garman, Joanna Gonzalez, Reagan Hedman, Simon Cabe, Aiden King, Allie King, Hal Kinsella, Haley Martin, Ethan McConnell, Matthew Meyer, Sachet Muduli, Grace Myers, Jesse Reichard, Addie Tomey, Lydia Wilcox, and Isha Yadav. Students earning their first pin award, and students, the first pin is a pin that is your instrument. So that's the pin you're looking for when you go out to get your first pin. First pin awards this year go to Andrew Kakey, Aaron Cheeseman, Hannah Garman, Aiden King, Mallory Leonard, Clara Smith, John Philip Sidney, Addie Tomey, and Abigail Wetstein. And then beyond that, we have two students who earned their second PIN award in band this year, Andrew Kakey and Clara Smith. The second PIN award is a little musical note, so you guys will find that. So, all right. Well, we're going to get back to some music here, but we have a quick transition. We're going to move the jazz band down into the pit, and jazz band members, you can go ahead and get set. The jazz band had our spring jazz concert. We called it the Spring Swing. We also called it the Jazz Jam, whatever you want to call it. We had our spring jazz concert this past Friday night, and we wanted to share a couple of songs from that with you this evening. The first one we are going to play is called Chimps on the Loose by Victor Lopez. We have several soloists that will feature on this one, Chimps on the Loose. We've got, and you guys can kind of wave at us back there, we've got Andrew and John, Michael and Quinn, Owen on the vibes, and Hal here on tenor sax. Chimps on the Loose. I forgot to mention Teresa back there on the bass on her solo as well. Teresa. All right, this next one is called Romancing the Chili Pepper, and on this one we're going to feature Quinn on the trombone, Sachet on trumpet, Allie on alto sax, Owen again on vibes, and Addie on the drums. Sorry, one more thing. These guys aren't in band, but I did want to recognize our two jazz seniors, Emmy York on piano over here, and Mitchell Hayes on the alto saxophone are our jazz seniors. All right, here we go. All right, another quick transition here. David Sulzberger, my colleague down at the other end of the stage who's helping them get set up, is here at UHigh every day, 7th period, and we co-teach everything, but he's mainly in charge of the percussion. And so many days when I'm in with the winds and we're rehearsing in the band room, then he is in room 101 working with percussion. And so they put this together. This is called Bonsai. All right, next we'd like to move forward with some of our other recognitions, and these are some special awards for some of our senior band members. The first one is the Director's Award. The Director's Award in band is given each year to recognize a student for their contributions and achievement in band. This year's award is given to a student who has demonstrated a commitment to practicing and improving her performance skills throughout high school. The student has been a valuable section leader and has demonstrated an attitude of servant leadership, showing up to lend a hand many times when I ask for student help. She has improved so much on flute since she started working freshman year during her time at UHigh. This year's Director's Award goes to Hannah Garman. Hannah will be marching flute with the NIU Marching Huskies come this fall. The next award we're going to give is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, and it's given to a student who has shown great interest, passion, creativity, and accomplishment in jazz. This particular student has worked extremely hard, playing a lot of pep band and jazz band music these last couple of years to develop his lead chops and confidence in playing trumpet. As the certificate reads, in recognition of outstanding achievements in the field of jazz, as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award is hereby presented to Aiden King. The next award that I'd like to give is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. Since its inauguration in 1954, the John Philip Sousa Band Award has been presented to band students across the U.S. The award recognizes those young musicians displaying superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, loyalty, cooperation, and other qualities of conduct which school instrumental music programs strive to impart. This year, I have decided to give this award to 2 students who have been committed to participation in almost all of our instrumental groups throughout high school, as well as studying privately and achieving selection to the ILMEA district ensembles, and just being all around dependable, committed band members through their 4 years, and I've appreciated them so much. This year's Sousa Award winners are our French horn section leaders, Andrew Kakey and Clara Smith. All right, at this time, I'd like to invite our drum majors, Gabe Floyd, Mallory Leonard, Haley Martin, and Lydia Wilcox, to present our I skipped one, I'm so sorry. She is here playing piano in jazz band. And another award that we gave at the orchestra concert is an award decided upon by Mr. Souter and Mrs. Corpus and myself and Mr. Sulzberger for an outstanding musical achievement and contribution to the entire music department. And this year's music department award at the orchestra concert was awarded to our jazz piano player and cellist, Emmy York, at the orchestra concert last week. Emmy, there she is. Now, drum majors, if you'll join us at the podium for a year in review.
So this is a tradition that the drum majors do every year. We go through our year in review using the ABCs. Gabe, would you like to start us off?
A is for America, America.
B is for Beach Day in Tampa.
C is for Clean Sweep at Tampa Parade Awards.
D is for Drums Not Drugs.
E is for Escape from Gringotts Breaking Down.
F is for Fantastic Freshmen. You guys did so great this year and have grown so much. We're so proud.
G is for Get on Your Feet.
H is for The Heist.
I is for Ice Cream after every rehearsal.
J is for Jenny's last year.
K is for Krispy Kreme fundraisers.
L is for Lock In.
M is for Maya, the seniors' freshman year show.
N is for No Practice Field. Again. Thanks, ISU.
O is for Opening Set.
P is for P is for Props and the Best Pit Parents Ever.
Q is for Questioning My Life after 21 hours on the bus.
R is for Run It Back.
S is for Smith Wallbridge.
T is for Tampa Bay ReliaQuestable.
U is for UHigh Pride.
V is for Very Heavy and Hard to Move Props.
W is for Where Are We Rehearsing?
X is for Extreme Roller Coasters.
Y is for You Betcha.
And Z is for Z's on the band trip bus. Thanks for the year in review.
All right, at this time I would like to recognize our seniors who are in band this semester, and also we have a couple of color guard members that were able to join us who did winter guard, color guard, all fall, and winter guard this season as well, and I wanted to recognize them as this is their final year here with us as well. First of all, not able to join us this evening, but senior color guard member Leah Angles, and then our band member Vincent Casselai. And seniors, you'll come over here first, grab your flower, and then you'll head that way. Vincent Casselai, son of Stacy Marshall and Matt Casselai. Next is Andrew Cakey, son of Matt and Stephanie Cakey. Erin Cheeseman, daughter of Michelle Cheeseman. Hannah Garman, daughter of Tricia and Jason Garman. Simon Cabe, son of Corey and Megan Cabe. Aiden King, son of Bunny and Tim King. Layla Jones, daughter of Calvin and Alexis Jones, color guard member. Mallory Leonard, daughter of Daisy and Carrie Leonard. Comes Layla. Hi. Layla, there. Couple of flags. Matthew Meyer, son of Michelle and Doug Meyer. Sachin Muduli, son of Prakash and Padmasri Muduli. Clara Smith, daughter of Tom Smith. Abigail Wetstein, daughter of Adam and Stephanie Wetstein. And color guard member Addison Wetstein, daughter of Adam and Stephanie Wetstein. Oops. Give it up for our seniors. So this is a very special group of seniors. They got to enjoy their first high school band experience virtually, and then 6 feet apart in the auditorium with masks. And I know we talk about COVID a lot, but when you come in your freshman year of high school and that's your first band experience, that's a lot. Our marching show, if that is what you want to call it, was written to adhere to outdoor gathering and spacing guidelines. The plus side was that we got to meet outside, adhering to those guidelines, and spend some time together. It would have been easy for these students to decide that band wasn't something worth continuing after that experience, but they stuck it out, and we have been able to share some amazing experiences and performances during their 4 years here at UHigh. Thank you, seniors, for hanging in there and developing into the fine musicians and young adults that you all are. Keep sharing and enjoying your music in the years to come. Our seniors, class of 2024. Seniors, now is your opportunity if you have any presentations that you need to make to the band or to your sections. Otherwise, you can return to your seats.
All right, I'm the flute section leader, and I have this level. It's been going around since 2009, and we've got all of our names on it. It just kind of goes from senior class to senior class. So I'm giving the golden level to Ishi Yadav and John Philip Sidney.
These are the tuba loops that are passed down to incoming upperclassmen tuba players, and I'm passing these down to Grayson Thomey, who was great this year, and I've never seen somebody excel so quickly.
Hi, I'm Clara Smith, one of the horn and mellophone section leaders. So I was awarded this Green Mouthpiece Award my sophomore year, and it says a bunch of things on this, but I'm not going to read it all. It says each winner is expected to continue to accomplish great things musically and uphold the reputation of the UHigh horn section. So that being said, I'm going to award this to someone who I feel like will definitely accomplish great things musically, even though they are so young, and definitely uphold the reputation of the great horn section we have here today. So I'm awarding this to Elliot Lanning.
Hi, my name is Andrew. This is a lyre. It's what we use in marching band to hold our music up. So we started this sophomore year because one of our section leaders at the time, she had a golden one. I was jealous of it. So we decided to paint one at the end of the year and start passing it down. I'm going to award this to someone who's going to be taking on a leadership role next semester or next year, which I'm really excited about. And they participated in solo ensemble this year, and they've really grown from their freshman year. And I know he's going to take on a much bigger role next year, but I know he's going to do great. So I'm going to be awarding this to Braden Wasser.
Hi, I'm Gabe Floyd. I'm a drum major and a saxophone, and tonight I have the honor of presenting two saxophone awards that kind of represent different components of being a saxophone. So the first award I'll be presenting is called the Golden Reed. I don't know exactly how old this award is. It's a reed. It's not golden, but it does have a G on it, and it's in a nice box. And this award goes to a saxophone who is very musically gifted and who represents the competitive and musical side of a saxophone. And so the award of the Golden Reed goes to Mr. Henry Schaefer. And then the other award is the Visor. And this is an award that is less well-kept than the Golden Reed, but it is, I believe, about 13 years old, and it's been worn by very many saxophones at band camp. And this represents the side of a saxophone that is more, not the musical leader of the saxophone so much, but the more spiritual leader of the saxophones, who makes sure the saxophones have a good time and have fun like we're supposed to. And so the award goes to Ava Frazier.
Hello. So I didn't realize we were supposed to bring up our thing, so it's kind of sitting by the chair, but that's fine. It's called the Slacker Mute, what I'm passing on, and I don't really know why I got it. I kind of wasn't paying attention when I got it, but funny thing is that my brother, Nick King, who's somewhere in the audience here, also had it, so yeah, he kind of lost it. I don't know what happened, but he lost it for a bit, and someone found it. It wasn't me, but yeah. But I have the honor of presenting it to Mr. Gannon Bates. No handshake. Okay.
Okay. There's one award for the trumpet section that this award goes to the next graduating class in the trumpet section. So this goes to, don't forget anybody, Grace, Noah, Gannon, Sean, and Nathan. Did I forget anyone? No, I did not. It goes to them. But Peppa resembles good luck and should always be kept visible for other sections, should always be kept visible at competitions, and you need to make sure that none of the other sections steal Peppa. It's given to one student in particular to be responsible for bringing Peppa to and from competitions during the marching band season. This student is a natural leader, constantly growing in his abilities, and continues to amaze each and every one of us with his kindness and talent. This award goes to Nathan Bardman. And I have one more for the trumpet section as well. This next award is the Hornless, Legless, Tailless Unicorn Female Trumpet Award. This award was given to me by Maddie Helms, a 2021 graduate, when I was a freshman. This has been passed down for quite a few years now, and each time it's been a senior handing it off to a freshman girl. The student receiving this has grown so much over the course of a year. Though being a girl in a section full of boys is very difficult, she still perseveres. And tonight, I'm giving this award to Haley Watson. And this is our final student award of the night. This is the official recipe of the UHigh band cookie that was created in 2008. It's top secret, I can't show you. This is given to a member of the band who goes all in. This student fills every space with joy. Her laugh is contagious, but so is her spirit. She works extremely hard and always stays focused. I'm proud to call myself her first official friend at UHigh. And tonight, I give this award to the brilliant, talented, and amazing Isha Yadav. And to end tonight, the band, as well as the seniors, we would love to give a gift to Mr. Landis, just to say thank you so much for pushing not only the seniors over these past 4 years, but also encouraging everyone else in the band, creating such a great creative space where we can freely express ourselves. So we just want to say thank you, Mr. Landis.
All right, back to some music to end our evening together. Thank you, seniors. This next one is John Williams' Swings, and it features 3 of John Williams' movie selections. The first one, Cantina Band from Star Wars. The next one is the theme from Catch Me If You Can. And then finally, Swing, 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 which is from the movie 1941. Please welcome Ms. Nulf back to the podium.
Sorry guys, technical difficulties.
Another round of applause for Miss Rachel Nolf. Thank you so much. You're welcome. It's been a pleasure working with her these last few weeks, and I know that she's going to do great things over at Paxton in her new job. Kivgik. For thousands of years, indigenous tribes and their villages would periodically gather to share information, engage in commerce, meet and reunite with friends and relatives. Events, stories, and religious beliefs would often be depicted in dance, song, and drumming. This tradition still exists today in the form of the Kivgik, or the Messenger Feast, on the north slope of Alaska among the Inupiaq speakers and related peoples of the circumpolar north. This is Kivgik. Well, thank you again so much for coming out tonight. And for all of you parents out there, thank you for your continued support and making it a priority for these students to continue making music a part of their schedule each year and a part of their lives here and beyond. Thank you so much for that. And finally, we will close with music from The Incredibles by another great film score composer, Michael Giacchino. Please join us in the lounge for a reception honoring our seniors. Following our concert, seniors, thank you for being incredible. Thank you. Join us out in the reception. That was so fun. Great job. So 7